Hey, kiss him! Whoa! Yeah, this is not my choice. This girl is thirsty. You jerked it. Wait, whoa. Please suffocate me with a kiss. Suffocate. I want your tongue to turn the little ding thing that's swinging in the back of my throat. Hey, should I finish KuroHP? Welcome to my new tenant. Look, you know why we're here. This was a suggestion. So we're gonna be screaming, crying, singing, and just being ourselves. I'm not sorry what you're about to witness. Let's go. It's been a couple months since you moved into your grandfather's old farmhouse. What is Stardew Valley? You left behind some things, but nothing you miss. A job you didn't like, a home that was so suffocating, friends that didn't really care much for, worrying parents that still call you several times a week. You're okay with that though. The night sky is perfectly dark out there, in the middle of nowhere. We don't do that. There's no stress from work, no noise from the city. There's silence and peace, and the neighbors are too far away to bother you. It's a nice house, and it's familiar, filled with good memories. Overall, it's a great place. You thought you'd get better here. All the anxiety, the nervousness, the constant fidgeting. And did it? Kind of. But more so in a way that you're not completely avoiding everything that stressed you out before. When you do have to interact with someone, it's 10 times worse than before. You're not sure you'll be able to ignore this for the rest of your life. Maybe it's time for therapy after all. You have never been to therapy. You have no idea how it works. Not knowing that is making you anxious. So you can at least imagine something. First thing first, there's going to be a greeting. You're going to introduce yourself. Oh! Yeah, that's me. Hi, my name is Jay. The therapist will nod. Nice to meet you, Jay. My name is what? My name is who? My name is... I'm sorry. So what are you here for? That's gonna be a great question. Well, the stress. Probably the anxiety. Probably me that I'm a monster fucker lover and I fangirl over fictional guys and girls, and I don't know if that's an issue. Like, I feel more when I see drawings and 2D people, but not real life people. Is that an issue, therapist? Tell me now. Tell me now. Maybe the fact that you also started talking to yourself in your thoughts way more often. Like, talk. Not like forming words, but literally having full-ass conversations in your head. Like as a person. I do that too. But it's fine. The voice in your head is a bit of a snarky ass sometimes. This can't be healthy. Probably. How would you know? You're no therapist or a psychology major or whatever. Haha, yeah. No idea how it continued after you tell them that. They might call the police and put me like in one of those strap coats because they think I'm crazy or something. Deep breath, Jays. Deep breath. You find yourself calming down just in the teeniest bit. Great! Oh, hell no. It would be great if there wasn't a moment where you hear a noise outside. You just didn't sure you didn't imagine it. You sure? Cause we already hear voices in our head. I got at least 5 of them hoes. At least 5. There's something or someone out there. I'm trying to look scary, y'all, my bad. Not the music getting dramatic. Can I just not check? Definitely someone's friendly. Definitely. You won't catch a wink of sleep if you don't check to make sure nobody's out there. We're gonna die. There's no way around it. It could be a raccoon or something, which will be fine, but your neighbors told you about I don't fuck with birds, y'all. Literally, if I see a bird in front of me, I'm taking myself out. I don't care. I don't fuck with birds. You do not want bears. It could also be an intruder, which is no better, because you could come into your house. Maybe you shouldn't have moved so far into the countryside, next to the forest. It could be scary out here. At least you have Grandpa's trustworthy shotgun. So not gonna use it. I'm not sure. Nah, we're gonna try to use it, y'all. It only has to look intimidating. You grab the shotgun, whether you like it or not. The weight feels comforting in your hands. You listen at the door to further noises. It's quiet, so you open the door as slowly as possible and peek outside. Nothing. There's no one around, but the noise did come from the direction of the empty barn right next to the house. Maybe something is inside of there. You're still convincing yourself it's a small animal as you approach. Small animal sounds like the best option right now, next to it being nothing. Yeah! Yeah! Yeah. That's all I gotta say. But it was something. It's a damn large shadow that twitches. Ooh, twitches? Corners and you peeking suspiciously at the door barn. Who's there? Come out! You don't sound threatening. You sound like somebody's really turned on right now. You sound like someone who do not want to check the barn at night, who definitely doesn't know how to shoot. The someone or something doesn't move still. You're sure it's there. I have a gun. Come out or I shoot. No, you won't. But you do raise the shotgun just a bit. The moment you do, there's a growl. Ooh, growl in my ear. You gonna growl for me? It's a, oh, you're not gonna growl? Oh. It's a deep, throaty noise, and you're immediately sure it's not a wolf, or a dog, or a bird. There's no way for an animal to make such a human sound, but then again, there's no way for a human to growl like that either. Oh God, you wanna leave, but you don't. You stand your ground. You're shuffling the teeniest bits of balls you have without quivering like a leaf. You find the light switch. Click. What am I looking at? The light sounded affecting your sense of smell, but only when it's on, giving you a visual input. You do realize it smells like iron. Oh, you're bleeding? The bright red trail running from the barn entrance to the oh my God, you're definitely, my face is bleeding! You'd be shocked seeing someone bleeding this much if you weren't shocked by the one bleeding. It's a man. Come on now. I got glasses. I can still see that's not a man. It's a man. You think. Male? Maybe more accurately. It is not happy to be disturbed. Oh! Why I'm tearing up? Hold up. Yo, low-key, he was crawling to me like that. I would like literally sit down like this. And I would spread my legs real quick. Several eyes, you counted 4 pairs, are staring at you. Teeth still barreling the growl. Ooh. Dangerously long horns. A spike run through his head and the back and the scaled tail. It rises, threatening to twitch. The long clawed fingers are digging into the ground. The creature is terrifying and hot. I mean, that's terrifying. Hold on, what you say? But it's hot though. Should we be thirsty, y'all? Hold on, let's be thirsty first. Let's be ourselves the first round. But it's hot though. That it is. The darkened skin offset in icy blue eyes, all wide open pairs of them. The glistening scales range from almost black to pale turquoise. Turquoise? That's all I gotta say. The creature is gorgeous. You should be way more scared than this, but somehow you're not. Beautiful things have a way of calming you down. Besides, you're not anxious in front of animals or plants either, so why would you be anxious in front of the monster? Sure, that makes total sense. As you're staring, fascinated, the thing lowers a growl into a rough rumble. You snap out of it, finally taking a moment to assess your situation. This is not a human. This is not an animal either. This is, in fact, not a being that you ever expected to see outside of a movie or drawing. And yet here it is. Oh, what the fuck was that? This is a monster you're born. And you're not going to question that at the moment, because if you think too deeply about it, you're going to have a nervous breakdown. Oh! Oh yeah, I know he big as hell, yeah. I know he big as hell. Oh! Hello there. The creature doesn't look hostile, more worried. It's still bleeding, but now it's slowly moving its way away from its injured side, sitting up. You can see his legs form differently than yours, much more suited and walking on all fours. It doesn't look as odd as you thought it would be. You try not to stare too hard at his abs. You try not to stare too hard and keep your voice as calm as you can. Can you understand what I'm saying? Oh! One of the two pair of ears twitches forward. The growl quiet further, now pretty subtle. Creature continues to stare you down. Ooh, typical. Okay. Yeah, feeling it's he understanding you. That's one very judgmental glaze right there. Look, judge me if you want to. I'm not gonna stop acting how I'm acting. Ooh. Oh, look. Let me look at your tail. Okay, let me. Can I like just hop on? We're gonna stay being thirsty, y'all. It's still hot. Like, look at it. Oh, there is something about this gaze of a man who is bleeding on the floor. That could be something to mention your future therapist. Yeah. We need help. You watching this? You also need help. But I also need help. But we help each other. Do we really need help? Let me shut the fuck up. You don't say any of your thoughts out loud, or at least you think you didn't. But the creature, you decided to call it a man for now. Look even more condescending now. Like he's offended that you're checking him out. Look, sir, you got abs. And you got big old pecs. I love the yitties. Can I grab him? I'm pretty sure he think you're stupid. You give it another try. Do you need help? Duh. Bleeding it out of the floor. I'm sure he's fine. Oh. More ear twitching. Finally, he stopped growling completely. He just inhaled through his nose. It shifted his weight further. He's leaning against the barn wall. Eyes moving to look at his wound while the rest is staring at you. How is his brain processing the information of all of them looking at different directions? Anyway, he seemed to have judged you. Please don't judge me. He seemed to have judged you as not a danger to himself. You're about as dangerous as a fly, so he's right about that. Sir, I'm dangerous. Trust and believe me. With the man seeming more approachable, you decide to squat down. Ooh! When you try to approach frightened and hurt animal, it's best to make yourself as small as possible. You're not sure about frightening or hurt animal, but the man is sure hurt, so the concept should be similar. Oh! You get a frown in return of your movements. Look, so okay, I can back away. You get a frown in return of your movements, and then a worried growl when you put down your shotgun. I'm not trying to hurt you, see? I put away the gun, praying that you don't regret this. You're hurt. I can take a look. This isn't a look of surrender. It's a look of someone giving up. Aww! Baby, don't give up. Let me help you. He doesn't even react anymore when you shuffle forward. He just let his head fall to the side a bit, eyes almost closed. It'd be alright. Hopefully. Close up, the man is twice as beautiful. There's just enough human about him for you to regard him as humanoid. Enough animal or monster to feel foreign. You never seen anything like him before. I'll be back in a moment. I'm gonna get some things to help you out, okay? You think he understands, jump from the way he exhaled through his nose again. Whoa, the man monster lets you do whatever. He watches you with a gaze of someone fully expecting to be stabbed with a knife in any second. Oh, trust me, I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna hurt you, baby. I'm gonna please you in every way possible. Trust. Surprise start to mix in when you don't do that. Instead, nudge him carefully while you work injury. Yeah, what? Gotta grope them abs. Please don't kill me. The pursuit I am gonna die, y'all. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do you like that. The presumed to have hatched from an Eggman. Does it like to be groped? Aww. He been letting you do whatever so far, but now he swats your hand away, surely growling again. Though it's a bit weak. I'm sorry, my bad. I'm just thirsty. I'm sorry, sir. You may have his life, but not his dignity. I'm sorry. You like the condescending gaze better. I'm so sorry. Good for you. Because it returned immediately. You wipe away what you can to let him lie where he is, breathing shallowly, all his eyes almost closed. Something tell you that he's resilient. He will make this with some help. Food and water, shelter and time. Safety, not to be found with wild animals, or worse, humans who would love to get their hands on a thing they never seen before. You can offer him that. Obviously, he can rest here. You're not going to throw out a hurt person, not when he's bleeding. You can stay here if you like. As long as you don't hurt me, you can stay in the bone as long as you like, sir. A single eye open, focusing on you. Then another huff, his tail wrapped around his side, a tip calling into the ground in front of you. I would say that's an agreement. He doesn't respond anymore. Little by little, all tension leaves his body. He's tired from whatever fight he caused his wounds. He needed rest. Oh, baby. His body tilts over to the side, once again curling up tightly. You haven't killed him so far, and even if you wanted to, he's not in a mood to put up a lot of resistance. He's sleeping, or passed out. His face is much softer. You hold back the urge to touch it and just leave him alone. Hey, if monsters exist, then maybe the voice in your head talking to you is another person who isn't so weird after all. Wait, does that make it better or worse? You sleep for the night, dreaming of eyes and shuddering scales. Go to sleep. When morning comes, you're almost eager to check if last night had been a very detailed hallucination. On the way, you pass by the bloody tissues that you thrown under your trash. Not a dream after all. Oh, when you check the stranger, he is where you left him. Almost. Shuffle off to the side, a bit more hidden away, but awake. Probably started by the noise, he quickly get up, worrying and thankfully passes almost immediately. What? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I did not expect that. How do I get tongue? Do you do that little tongue thing? You do that? Hold on. Oh, yeah, I know he tall. Yeah, I know he big. Ooh. I like the big boys. Anyway, recognizing you, he tilts his head and a thin, fork-like tongue slithers out between his lips. The pale tongue is gone before you can even look at it. Was he sniffing the air just now? He's so cute! Snakes mainly smell through their tongue. You know that. You have knowledge about snakes. This is so cute. Ooh. This is so cute! You like snakes, their scales feel nice, and little tongue flicks are absolutely adorable, especially on teeny snakes. Even though this is a very tall man doing the same thing, it still enhances its cuteness factors by a lot. You wish you could take a video of it. Back to the topic. Oh! The main point is the sniffing isn't threatening gesture, quite unlike a growl. Though, to be honest, there's so much more different animals mixing. You can either trust what you know. You can see him more as a greeting. That's what you decide to do at least. Compared to yesterday, he looked much more relaxed. It probably helped that you haven't tried to kill him. I brought you some water and a meal if you want any. Ah! You don't even need to tell him that 2 eyes are on you and 2 eyes are looking around and the 4th fixed on what you're carrying. All the way until you put it down in front of him. You have no idea what the man with fur-like scales who growls, has scales, horns, 8 eyes, and 4 ears might eat. So you didn't bring only water. You also brought out milk and juice, just in case. The plate is carefully plated with a mixture of meat, vegetables, fruits, eggs, and bread. He is eating a feast, y'all, a feast! Without hesitating, the man goes for the hard-boiled eggs first, appearing confused for a moment when he noticed that the inside is not fluid anymore, and followed up by meat. Once he's done eating, it's time to check on his room. Oh, can I check how your wound look? He shifts the teeniest bit, a yes you think. This time you say your thoughts out loud while you're working, how the room looks and what you're checking. His ears flick and twitch, All 8 of his eyes stay focused on you. Sir! Careful. Be careful. He's listening, but how much can he understand? You wouldn't know. He haven't given you any sign. This is looking good. It stopped bleeding. There's not a single sign of infection. I don't think you should move around too much though, or you might tear it open again. You sit down. Are you smelling at me? You sit down in front of the man. Well, since you might be here for a while, let's get along. My name is Jay. I live here alone, so you don't have to worry about anyone else seeing you. My neighbor is pretty far away. We don't interact a lot. You babble on. It's easy to talk to somebody who's listening and not commenting. I don't get visitors either, mostly because I don't spend a lot of time with other people. People are scary. The way his gaze turned absolutely. Dang. Are you judging me because I don't have the hots for you, but I'm scared of people? People are scary, man. Hey, you just got the confirmation that he understands you. That's cool. Seriously, I'm usually really awkward around others. Can't get the words out. Your existence is so surprising that I find it hard to get scared. Like, my brain doesn't really treat this as real. What even are you? And what is your name? Do you have a name? Can you say it? The man looks at you for a while and then growls. It's hard to describe, but you think it's an introduction. Yeah, I can't pronounce that. He thinks again. Baron. Baron? Baron? He doesn't correct you, so you must have managed to get it someone right. Maybe this is how you pronounce his name in a human language. Cool, nice to meet you, Baron. You're staring and realize that Baron is actually very expressive. You can basically tell what he's thinking just by looking at him. You're odd. Rude! His eyes, his ears, his tail, the way he tilts his head and the crease of his mouth are constantly conveying messages to you. It's so much easier to read him like a human. How is the monster easier to read than humans? Humans! What are you doing? Stop being so complicated. For the convenience, do you think you could talk to me directly? Head tilt. Is this really necessary? Fair point. You're not having a lot of problems to read him. But I do want to hear his voice. If you start talking to me for real, I will pass out. Just let you know. When he said his name, his voice had that dark, raspy tone that you immediately have a bit of a thing for. It'd be a shame to communicate non-verbally when he sounds this nice to listen to. Fine, I'm convinced. You got permission to say so. Your voice is very nice. I just wanted to hear more of it. You didn't mean to make it sound so lustful. Look, now you're back judging you! Sir, I'm sorry! You gumble a complaint. I'm not even allowed to voice my opinion. Very relentless, a very human gesture, rolling 2 of his 8. You rolling your eyes at me? You humans are so complicated. Ooh! You humans are so complicated. Okay! Barry speaks slowly, but make sure you have every word pronounced correctly. He said the whole word like this. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, it seems like he knows all the words, but need a bit to get used to saying them out loud. Actually, his mouth moves very little when he talks. Maybe he has another way of mimicking your language. You try so hard not to get all giddy at the fact that he's fulfilling your wish. You have about 4 dozen questions, but you need to ask him one more about priorities. Ha! Sweet you are, but about you, do you need anything? Anything at all? Like a blanket, or mattress to lay down on, or other things? Where his eye jumped down at the empty plate on the ground. Food? Still hungry? I can get you more. What did you want? Eggs. You like eggs? Okay. I got 1 more hard-boiled eggs and 2 fresh ones in the kitchen. How many do you want? He looks at you. How many? So many? I guess I'm going to drop out one of my neighbor's places after all. One guy have a chicken farm. I can go buy a lot of eggs there. The owner is very quiet, doesn't care about any of my business. He's not gonna ask, but I need a lot of eggs, so we're good. The thought of dropping by give you a twisted feeling in your stomach though. You're going to get him a meal in a moment, but his sleepy situation is more than less covered. You can totally sleep in my bed. Why did I say that out loud? You don't think he completely understands what you're implying. Maybe he does, maybe he don't. But his gaze sure turns suspicious. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm over here being thirsty, and you're not really into my thirstiness. I want to stop. That's my last time. I'm stopping. My bad. No, I stay. Okay. He motions where he is. Okay, that's fine. Oh, sure. A shame. Will you stop it already? How does somebody like you have social anxiety? You know what? Don't answer that. I get this is just how much you're into it. What's this running you? Like, you tempted to procrastinate visiting your neighbor even further, but the gorgeous monster man want his meal. Sir, you got a full course meal right here. I am 100% chocolate. And I got some eggs. That's fine. The monster is waiting for your return with his head raised and his tongue flickered out repeatedly. Lunch is here. You act like you've been calm all along, but the sight of the not-human who's soothing your nerves, you hand him a basket of a dozen raw eggs. Why are you helping me? The more he talks, the smoother his words come out. You're marveling over the sound of his voice until you register what he was asking. Huh? Humans don't like strangers. He's very right there. If there's one thing about humans can't stand, it's things they don't understand. If it's a living thing, an intelligent living thing, then it's even worse. You're not scared. You were, but before you saw me. With him slowly deliberating, pronouncing every word in his low, rumbling voice, you're getting a whole live Amos Moore experience. Yeah, I was worried that there was an intruder. Which, okay, you are technically an intruder, but not a dangerous intruder, you know what I mean? Unhinged Skullbreaker, which technically are, what I'm trying to say is, I was scared at first, but I thought it was like somebody trying to harm me, but you're not here to harm me yet. I'm not scared of a bear because it's a bear. I'm scared of being attacked though, and you aren't attacking me yet. I could be waiting. Sir! Come here. You waiting? Wait for what? You awkwardly laugh and play with your sleeves. Sometimes you're so bad at words explaining things like what you mean. You don't make any sense. Trust me, I get it. I'm the same way. Trust can only earn when given. I can't prove that I won't harm you unless you give me a chance. Y'all, he's not talking about that. Leave me alone. What you did? Oh? Embarrassment flushes your red face. You start rambling immediately, as you tend to do when you get nervous. Honestly, just because of your looks, us humans are totally superficial, you know, nothing pretty or cute is dangerous. So I came in expecting an intruder, and then I saw you, and I'm sure it was very obvious not to, I should be sitting around, you know what I mean? Like, so I should have worked, but also, not her face, that's literally me right now. But also, you're insanely gorgeous, which made me go, pretty things can be dangerous. All the variant eyes blink. One pair after another, the whole row is down. From what I know, humans don't like. He feels trying to get together what he mean. His eyes narrow in a thought. As he tried to put the words together because he's wondering why I'm so turned on with him right now. I'm getting this beast confused. You don't like things that look like humans, but then not completely? The fake human bodies made from wood and other materials? Or are everywhere on your skin? Or even humans with different colors? Dolls, tattoos, skin colors. You got a point there. You're gonna find a ton of people who don't look uncanny valley of dolls, who think tattoos and piercings are ugly, and those who are just plain racist. I don't know, racist people got mental issues. I don't know what the fuck wrong with them. Like, how you get offended over a skin color? Make it make sense. Get some help. But it apparently doesn't know there's an equal amount of people who do like it. Beauty standards are very suggestive matter. Some people like it different. Plain curiosity and fear in voice. He not teasing you or trying to be mean at all. Like you? Yup. Dot. Like me. We don't talk about the kinds of books you read and games you play. Are you watching me? Do you know what kind of games and books I be reading and playing? I'm not ashamed. There's definitely a pattern, even if you haven't noticed it until today. They say fiction and reality can be compared, but the truth is that in your specific case, there's some rather unclear lines. You have... Pause. Interesting. Pause. A long pause. Taste? Yes. Yeah. Self-awareness. Nice. Thank you? I believe for humans, it's positive when someone says they like your appearance. You've been swooning over him rather than giving friendly compliments. But this is an acceptable misunderstanding. Since we talked about me being scared, what about you? How did you come to hide in here? Speaking of, why didn't you attack me? There was an intruder, one of my own, for my space, home, area. Your territory? An area that marks as yours? Yes, we fought. I won, but he wasn't alone. Implying that after the fight was over, more intruders appeared. Poor him. You got injured and had to retreat, landing you right where you are now. Wait, how many are there? Fair mimics a shrug. How are there a whole species out there having tutorial fights that haven't been found yet? Although maybe they have, but been covered up. Better not to ask too much. I can't kill a human. I could have fought back if you attacked, but more might have come again. Why can't you kill a human? It's forbidden. If we kill a human, your species will attempt to destroy us immediately. Oh! Fair enough. You got nothing to say about that. You can't hunt? You were bleeding a lot, but you already healed up a ton. It looked bad to me, but was it that bad for you? I need too many words. I don't know how to explain. I can move, but not a lot. I am healing, but not yet on the inside. I can only heal this quickly when I can sleep. Okay, that's fine. Can you tell I was the only one here? Yes, but humans have a way to call others from afar. Phones, of course, but he's not entirely sure how technology works. That he will have worried you doing something out there suddenly being da-da-da-da. You're definitely always welcome here. You grab his arm. You grab his hand in excitement. Oh! Baron twitches a little, 4 eyes piercing down, but he doesn't pull back his hand. Only vaguely notice how he curled his fingers in a bit, twisting the sharp nails away from your skin. He honestly looked a bit conflicted, which in turn make you awkward. But pulling your hand away right now might be more awkward. Sorry, is touching no good? It's oh! I know you wanna love. I know we sing the same song, y'all, but that's how I be feeling. That's how I be feeling, y'all. His ears have been going up a bit, lower again, and you think he relaxes a bit. You kind of feel like he's looking a bit resigned. Not in a bad way, just in a resigned way. You're still holding hands, by the way. And aren't planning on letting them go. You have little scales around your fingernails. Great observation, Jay. Proud of you. Perfect time. Good job. It steadies the claws. Oh my god, they got a glass! We use them to fight. Unlike you, humans are soft compared to us. Hey, I got some muscle. You see these guns? You see this? He look over at you. You feel a little shiver down your spine when he hums thoughtfully. Soft. Alright, if he into soft, you're perfectly okay being soft. Another pair of eyes drop down to your hands. 3 pairs now, still holding hands. For a species this soft. You think he means something along the lines of weak here, actually. Damn! You are very direct. I didn't know humans were this aggressive in courtship. And what? If this was a comment, your head will explode right now. Courtship? Courtship? What the fuck does courtship mean? He not only noticed your... You know I'm flirting. Fuck. He not only noticing your subtle flirting. That's not entirely wrong. What? Hey, Gogo! What do courting mean?
Courtney is an old French
Not
word
Courtney!
for
What the? Okay, Courtney. A traditional process of development of romantic feelings and... Teacher of marriage and long-term commitment. This boy know I'm flirting. Yeah, my bad. It's a bit much. Ever thought of that far ahead? A monster husband? What will your parents think? You would definitely have to redecorate the house to find a way for you to live comfortably together. There's also children to think of, like, I don't want kids. What else do you think about adoption? Is species just like one of a kind person, or do they fuck around? This kind of stuff is very important to know before marriage. Wait! Yes, right. Take a breath, Jay. Don't run away with your thoughts. There's so much more important questions to ask. Yep, a whole new species is totally like this when you're into flirting. You don't need to let him know otherwise. All of this had been intentional and planned, and you knew what you was doing. Yeah. Is this bad? The single most important question is if it bothers him. No. A question, the more so that he's confused, you're asking at all. It seemed like you're lucky that aggressive courtship isn't odd for him, though he might be unused to it. Still holding hands. I simply don't know your kind of rituals. Okay. We'll make it hard for him to respond in the right way, you guess. Oh, of course, I mean, I don't know your kind way either. Which would be how? Just asking out of curiosity. You lack a tail for it. Like the Avatar? Damn it! You finally pull your hands back and sit all straight. Clear your throat. Do this seriously, Jay. I might not have a tail, but will you allow me to, court you? He look at you like he doubted the way you decided that now, after all this time, you need this permission. I'm trying to be thirsty, but in a respectful way, man. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm not sure that's a good idea. Oh, man. Very seriously studies you again. They tap a finger against your arm. I think I might accidentally hurt you. Please hurt me. Please hurt me. I don't care. It's fine. It's fine. Trust is fine. If you want to hurt me, it's fine. It's fine. What action? I can take it. Trust. What actions are you talking about that could accuse you hurting me? I'm sure that's not right. You're a very kind guy. I doubt you'll be that careless. He doesn't believe you at all. It's fair to say that this guy could, without wanting to, squish you to death. But you also see no sign that he is threatening a living being. You rack your brains about how you can prove that to him. How about a hug? He can hug me, you can see that I'm not that fragile. His tail flicker around for a while. Once it's settled, you can read from his eyes that he thinks it is a completely stupid suggestion. At least. Although you just said about him hugging you, you have apparently no patience at all. Because one doing the hugging isn't him. You don't even wait for him to vocally respond before you lean forward and pull him into a hug. Frankly speaking, you never let that guy go if staying like this was an option. His body temperature is cooler than yours, but not uncomfortably so. The teeniest bit of cool. It's all soothed muscle and those hard scales like plates that make you want to let your hand wander all over him. Bearings all move incredibly slow, circling around your waist with almost no pressure at first. He's gonna shut at me looking. See? Still breathing! You'll notice your survival instincts happily, scooting even closer if he cared about you sit on his lap. He lets you, or is not more intimate the thing for his species. Or it is, and he is giving up. thinking that you eagerly courted him again, which kind of it is. Baron doesn't tighten the hug, but now without pausing, constantly checking your reaction. Compared to you, this guy is a gentleman. You lean back a bit, take a look into his eyes, or well, at his face in general. His tongue flicker out again, which is up close, seriously so cute. You barely resist yourself from touching his lips. You really have no fear, don't you? You're not even scary. You've been nothing but nice to me. Restrain yourself from touching his lips! Shouldn't you overthink your courting for a while? You don't know me, or even my kind. Technically, you're flirting, which is an early step. Whenever he talks, his mouth moves slightly, the tip of his tongue appearing in your view for a split second. Restraining yourself! Restraining yourself! For humans, we have this step you call dating. We're just basically getting to know each other better to see if you make it suitable partners. Very simplified. I see. So this step evolves. He trails off, sitting on his lap. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Physical. That's about half of the lie, because for some people it's not a factor at all, and for others it doesn't matter very much. But you're far too comfortable where you're sitting just to move away from there. Whoa! You simply lean in. Oh god. And kiss him! Whoa! Whoa! Yeah, this is not my choice. This girl is thirsty. This is not my choice. For the record, he had all the time to move away or stop you, and he didn't. He doesn't tense it up. He doesn't turn his head. He doesn't respond either, but he keeps his careful hold of you, letting you do whatever. Well, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Oh! It's beautiful. It's beautiful. That's all it is. Huh? Your aggressive human courtship includes kissing him, and you're apparently okay with it. Baron lips are as cool as the rest of his body, though chapped and rather rough than soft. I got some Vaseline. You want some Vaseline? Where my Aquaphor? No, I have my Aquaphor, y'all. No, I don't got my Aquaphor. Well, I have Aquaphor. You want Vaseline or Aquaphor? Let me know now. You can feel the slight gap where he kept them open. He never closed his mouth completely, and the shortest touch of his tongue. More, he moving. It's been a while since you last kissed someone, but it doesn't mean you don't remember how it works. Yeah, I'm low-key just stroking his face right now, like, things I would do to this man, it's not even funny. The way I would let him fuck me, it's not funny, y'all. This is not a game. Your arm is still around his neck, so you openly reposition yourself slightly to make it more comfortable for the both of you. You open your eyes a bit, just to see his reaction. None of his eyes are closed. That is scary. Imagine opening your eyes, you see like 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs of eyes staring at you. That's kind of scary, y'all. All open and silver, all focused on you, and make you shiver again. You rub your lips against his, and Baron complies, opening up his, finally responding. His teeth are sharp, teeny little pings of pain wherever you brush against them, but his tongue is soft and agile, teasing you until you want to melt. Oh! You want to whine until he pulls back, but then you watch his lip of saliva glisten up and I can't read, y'all. I already got dyslexia. Y'all know if I get excited, my dyslexia be acting up. I'm already struggling reading, y'all. Breathe. I'm breathing. Breathe in me, baby. Turn around and breathe in me. That don't make no sense, y'all. Never mind. There was a rumble in his words, a purr more than a growl. Alright, I give up. We want the monster man. He's beautiful, he's contagious, he's sexy, and most certainly swoop you off your feet and carry you or whatever. And most importantly, he's tall. That's all I know. He can carry you as if you weigh nothing. That's an image we are into, period. So fragile, losing your breath so easily. Varian grumbles the words, but since they're spoken to your language, he did intend for you to hear them. My bad. I get better. That's his fault. What? I get better. I just need practice with him specifically. He sighs a long sigh. You will have to explain your human courtship with me. It appeared very extensive. My bad. Huh? Food, nest, care, compliments, physical affection. You did bring him meals. You also offered him to stay here. You also bandaged his wounds. And we're not talking about the last 2 points, aka when he had his tongue down on the throat. So we don't talk about that part, y'all. Never thought about it, but yes, I guess it is. The nerves return. If it bothers you, I can't hold back. What else it? He shrugs. I won't reject the courtship method of another species unless it's a courtship itself I don't like. Okay? So, do I have your consent? Like, we good? So, you like me? Not disliking doesn't equal liking, Jay. I have known you for not even a day. Damn. My bad. Fair enough. But so far, you are alright. AKA in my language, you alright. You alright, man. You alright. You're just gonna take that as a compliment. So, a try? Yes. Maybe it's you beaming at him, but he get that look on his face again. And seeing that, we'll kiss and continue being part of the courtship. He sigh again. Oh, my bad. My bad! But because you're a beautiful monster, is very expressive person, you know that he's okay with it. That's it for real? Why every time I finish this shit, I'm gonna cry? Was that all the endings? Okay, so apparently there is like another scene. So we're gonna try to be less thirsty. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to be less thirsty, y'all. That art is beautiful. Okay, let's not be thirsty. See what happened. It's hurt. Pity and worry for the pain of the living creature managing to depend the fear of whatever the fuck. There's a lot of blood on the floor, so the wound can't be small. He also had to be hurt a ton. Okay, so we're not being thirsty. He's not exactly wearing clothes. Like, at all. Well, yes, he isn't. But there's nothing revealed that shouldn't be revealed. You could have said the scales and the plates on his skin are his clothes. Don't think too deeply about his anatomy. That is going down a rabbit hole. Stop staring! Stop staring. You're gonna get that condescending gaze again. Easily distracted by his looks. That's fine itself, but he doesn't have to know all that though. Awkward silence. No answer. No answer is almost an answer. Baron can tell the truth that he knows that I love his type. Honestly, having all 8 of his eyes on you is a bit unwavering. I feel like every moment is being observed and judged. Every little awkward fidget you're doing. Thank you. He leaned forwards a bit. You try so hard not to squeak. You don't appear dangerous either. Yeah, because you're weak. In your eyes, oh! Are you flirting with me? Okay, so the last part was flirting with him, and now he's flirting with us? Do you want this chocolate? Like, what's up? Did he just... Do not squeak, do not squeak, do not scream, do not sing, do not scream, do not sing, do not scream. He always replied to your compliment about pretty things can be dangerous. Does he really think you have pretty eyes? Do I have pretty eyes, y'all? Look into my eyes. I know I do, thank you though. Dot. You have to look away for a moment to breathe. Since we're talking about me being scared, what about you? Yeah, okay, we're skipping this. This has been okay while he's ignoring it. But now he's staring at you. You jerked it. Wait. You jerk your hand back. I mean, you jerk his what? Laughing awkwardly and rubbing them. I guess as humans use tools, we don't need hard claws. But I'm very envious. I think the teeny scales are cool. You show off your hands, my little hands that I know he might love. Pointing your fingernails. Honestly, you have no idea what you're talking about right now. You only attempted to get past the awkwardness. In the middle of your rambling, Baron touches your hand you're holding up and gently tugs it towards him. He holds it out carefully, rubbing a thumb over your fingertips. You're certainly no fighter. No, I'm a lover. How do you keep yourself safe? I don't go out, so there's no threat to my safety. Vern looked troubled. And if you do have to go out, like yesterday, if it had been something else and not me, he huffs. You need someone strong to watch over you. Make sure you choose a partner that can protect you. Sir, I'm looking at my partner right now. Trust. Partner? He's still playing with your hand. Oh my god, somebody help. Mate? Companion? Oh, a husband? There are really great husband candidates sitting right in front of you. Very strong, very hot. Do you have one? He gives you a teeny shake of his hand and let it go of your hand. Some of his eyes droop on you. His expression somehow... Not me. So you single? It takes you a second to realize that this isn't him answering your question. It's him responding to the thing you didn't say. What about as candidate for you to date? To your surprise, he pulled you all the way to his lap. He pulling me? I'm not hopping on top first. Making sure you're settled comfortably before he tightened the hug a teeniest bit. You're very bad at hiding where you're trying not to look. And something tells you that Vern is very much aware of it. My bad. My bad. He's still debating on what to do about it, judging from the look on his face. You know this guy can literally watch the movements of your eyes, your hands, and overall body overall. Oh god. There's no hiding that suspicious shifting. What is happening? Give it up. He noticed already. He know I'm ratting on his dick, and he know I want the monster dick. That's what he want. He know that already. He already know that. So you might as well just give it to me, bro. You might as well. Baron nose tap against yours. By the way, I mean he really close to you. I don't know your human courting well. Is this an invitation? Yes! Yes, it is an invitation! Come to me! Please. Like, what's up? Court, you don't choke on your own spit. Congratulations, but you do turn a bright red. Why are you embarrassed at all? You already talked about the possibility of him becoming a partner, but the word courting is tipping you over. Please don't forget that he asked you a question. Hold on, what was the question? What was the question? I forgot for real. Wait, what was the question? What, sir, what was the question? Do you know you could've, is this an invitation? Okay, is it, I want to say, cause we try not to be thirsty, y'all. We try not to be thirsty. You answer with a vague sound. Because, is he asking if this was an invitation? What do you think he's asking? Or is he asking for something completely different? You're speaking of an invitation. Would it be bad if you was inviting him? Your thoughts only got so far. I'm ascending! I know y'all see his tongue is down my throat, y'all. I know y'all see that. I know you see that. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Oh. Vern had none of your nervousness hesitation. He simply tipped his head slightly, and the cool surface of his rough lip brushes against yours. You freeze up completely. There's no force behind the gentle kiss, and the way his arms are loosely wrapped around you gives you enough space to escape if you wanted to, which I don't. I don't want to be saved. Don't save me. That is my nigga. I claim it. I claim that man. I claim that man. You don't. You relax the tension in your muscles and lean forward a teeny bit, presses your lips closer and close together. A little shiver runs down your spine when you feel the cold tip of his tongue lick the Vern certainly know how to kiss somebody. You realize, well, I'm drooling for real, y'all. If you weren't sitting already, you'd be feeling your knees going weak when his tongue enter your mouth, teasing and tickling, wrapping around you. Oh, yes! Flexing it out. Y'all read the rest. Y'all can read. Wow. You almost want to complain when he pulls away, but the low purr and Vern's voice keep you quiet. Huh? Breathe. I don't want to breathe. I don't want to breathe. Can I just stay here? Spend the rest of my day here. You inhale. He licked the trail up to the lava. This is like the sexiest thing I've experienced. He licked the trail of saliva not only from his own, but from your lips as well, causing your breath to get stuck in your throat again before he looks at you with a tremendous eye. If you suffocate, please suffocate me with a kiss. Suffocate. I want your tongue to touch the little ding that's swinging in the back of my throat. That's what I want. That's what I want. I want your tongue to touch that little thing in it. That's what I want. I was just unprepared. He grumbled, hiding your face inside the nape of his neck. You mentally exchange the word courting with the more of comfortable flirting. If you don't like it, then I won't. I don't not like it. But only know you since yesterday. That don't matter. That don't matter. We can fuck right here and now, and we just met a few hours ago. That don't matter. So trust. I mean, I wasn't expecting anything right now, but continue to know each other. You come back after all the healthy to get the territory back. One of his head touching the back of your head, carefully brushing the hair. Okay, to my hair. You like my hair? If you want that, I do. Then yes, you hug him tighter, sighing with relief. Probably this would be the right moment to move away from his lap, change the subject. No, I don't want to move away from your lap. I mean, I can move away and do something and then get back on your lap. I can just... But you don't really need to move. It's so comfortable here. Despite your worry you get pushed off, it doesn't happen. Vern only make a low sound again, like a purr. He continues to brush his hand through your hair. You're a monster. You can't help but think it is a very gentle one. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. That was both endings, and I want more, but I can't. Carry on. So we learned a few things. One, if you hear something in your bond, get a shotgun just in case it's not a sexy, tall ass, muscular ass, scaly ass, blue ass monster with multiple eyes. Two, if you're a freaky freak, I see you. Literally right now. I'm calling you out. Love you though. Three, subscribe. 4, 5, like, a comment. I'll literally see you next video. Bye.